Welcome back to another thrilling episode of Gossip Unveiled. I'm your host, Lisa, and joining me today is the always fabulous Mary. Today, we've got a jaw-dropping story that set the rumor mill on fire.
That's right, Lisa. It's a story of love, betrayal, and a whole lot of drama. We've titled this episode, Faith Evans Reveals Why She Had to Sleep with Tupac. So let's dive right into the tale of Faith and Biggie, shall we?
It all began with a love-at-first-sight moment at a photo shoot. Faith Evans and the Notorious B.I.G, also known as Biggie, met and fell head over heels. They got married and moved to the bustling borough of Brooklyn. It seemed like a fairy tale, but as we know, even the most magical stories can take a dark turn.
That's right, Lisa. Biggie's career took off, and their relationship began to change. Faith didn't blame him for it, but she felt lonely in their Brooklyn home. Biggie started working closely with the legendary Lil' Kim, whom Faith saw as a little sister. However, things took a twist when Lil' Kim began to show more than just friendly interest.
And that's when the trouble started. One day, Faith returned home to find Lil' Kim at their house, and Biggie and Kim appeared closer than ever. It infuriated Faith, leading to a dramatic confrontation that ended with Faith taking their child China and leaving. The cracks in their marriage were now wide open.
Why is it that all whirlwind romances shatter, crumble, and disintegrate? My heart is crying.
Hold on, girl. That was just the tip of the iceberg. The Quad Studios incident became a major turning point. Biggie, claiming Tupac was his homeboy, allowed him into the studio where Tupac was shot and robbed. Faith was caught in the middle as Biggie expressed genuine concern, while Tupac alleged that Biggie had set the whole thing up.
Tupac was shot? I'm falling off my chair. How on earth can someone shoot and rob a person in a studio? Where's the security?
Right? That's what I thought. Honestly, it doesn't add up. I wonder why no one checked the CCTV.
Oh my stars, I can't believe this. My jaw just hit the floor. It's a real-life murder mystery. Tell me more.
Okay, so listen up. Things took a dramatic turn when Tupac, hell-bent on getting back at Biggie, met Faith at a club. It was an odd situation, but she was drawn into it. He asked her to record a song together, and she reluctantly agreed, needing the money to care for China. Biggie gave her the green light. Tupac, known for his cunning ways, had an offer she couldn't refuse. He promised $25,000 if she wrote and sang the hook of the song called Wonder Why They Call You a Bitch. She felt something was off and out of place, so she quickly left after the recording. But the shocker came when the song was released, revealing a claim that Tupac had slept with Faith during the recording.
Do you know what made her feel out of place?
I was going to leave out some of the inappropriate content, but you're right. I can't leave my gossip lovers clutching their pearls.
Of course you can. I can't believe you try to slip through the cracks on some of this juicy content.
All right, here goes. Tupac refused to give her the money unless she gave him something in return, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do know what you mean. I can't wrap my head around this revelation. This is the kind of gossip that keeps us hooked. I need a moment to process this. My mind is racing with possibilities. It's clear that Tupac wanted his revenge, but I can't believe he dragged Faith into his mess. I am speechless.
Honestly, when I found out, my jaw was kissing the ground. The media went wild, and Faith was shocked and heartbroken. She felt betrayed, scared, and worried about her relationship with Biggie.
No wonder she's having to put out all these fires. It never even happened. As a woman, I am appalled.
I know, right? Her relationship with Biggie was already in shambles, and now she has to deal with this? Not to mention the media and their interference.
Honey, we are the media. This may be a little our fault too, but if we didn't exist, then who would be the storyteller to delight our gossip aficionados?
Listen up. This little tidbit might soothe our conscience. They reconciled and flew all the way to the city of art, drama, music, and love, New Orleans.
You gotta love New Orleans. It's the Paris of the United States.
Okay, slow down. Let us not compare New Orleans to the city of love.
It is the city of love if Biggie and Faith fell back in love again.
It's not the end of the line. The roller coaster ride is far from over.
Of course it isn't. I remember this part though. Basically, it was soon discovered that Faith was pregnant, igniting rumors that it was Tupac's child, not Biggie's. The East and West Coast fans of Biggie and Tupac began feuding and fighting, escalating the tension to dangerous levels. You should have seen social media. It was a minefield. Tragically, Tupac was murdered during this turmoil.
But the thing is, the murder was really suspicious. Biggie called Faith that night, breaking the news, and he sounded scared and worried. It was like he was frightened for his own life, too. His voice was cracking, and he was practically shaking.
That's kind of dodgy. I mean, they have mega fans, so maybe they decided to take matters into their own hands. I honestly can't for the life of me wrap my head around the fact that a fan would do something so abhorrent. So let's throw that possibility out of the window.
Yeah, let's not speculate, but it's understandable why Faith would be scared for her and her child's life. She allegedly is in direct connection to Tupac. I feel bad for her. The poor woman has been through so much and the story keeps going downhill. But Tupac didn't deserve the ending he got either. All of this could have been avoided. Death was not the answer.
I totally agree. I don't understand how it all got so messed up. But my curiosity is on overdrive now. Please give me more of the story.
Biggie called Faith, worried about her and their child. And speaking of children, their second child was born, bringing Biggie and Faith even closer together.
That's so sweet. I love it when people fall in love, especially when it's rekindled and we find out the flame only dimmed. It didn't die out.
I totally agree with you. They even attended a party together, and guess what? It turns out they were acting like two high school teens looking across the room at each other longingly. Even a married couple with 2 children can be shy when finding the strength to approach one another.
I can't believe that Faith's love life has transformed into a captivating second chance romantic novel. I can't flip the pages quickly enough. The twists and turns, the highs and lows, they all blend into a narrative filled with hope, redemption, and the unexpected. Each chapter is keeping me eagerly anticipating what's next. It's a tale that keeps us all glued to the unfolding plot.
Wait just a moment. This story is about to take a gut-wrenching twist, and I'm not talking about sunshine and rainbows. We are about to delve into some unexpected and heart-wrenching moments.
There's more grief and sorrow? My tears are threatening to spill over. How much more drama can happen in one woman's life? You're not alone in this, darlings. Let's get through this story together.
I think I'm gonna need a tissue for this part too. During this party, someone approached Faith with the news that Biggie was in the hospital. She rushed to his side and upon arriving at the ER, received the devastating news that Biggie had passed away. She was shattered.
Wait, I need some clarification. Why weren't Faith and Biggie together?
Faith did reconcile the marriage, but she wanted him to put more effort in. She told her girlfriends that Biggie would have to approach her at the party if he wanted to be with her.
I have to say, she really owned the situation with her supposed cheating husband with style and empowerment. Impressive, to say the least. But in this situation, my heart goes out to her. Had she been by his side, maybe Biggie would still be alive and well. I hope she finds the strength to cope. It's stories like these that remind us of the fragility of life. So sad.
I share your sadness. The allure of what if can be overwhelming, yet time remains unyielding. The past is beyond our grasp, but the future holds promise. It's good she focused on the path ahead. And look to the future she did. Faith exceeded our expectations and channeled her grief into music, writing a song in honor of Biggie called I'll Be Missing You. She reached out to Lil' Kim, reconnected, and the two women recorded the song together, mending their relationship in the process. Women empowering each other is really encouraging.
It's truly heartwarming, considering their tumultuous history. Hearing such a positive ending is a testament to the power of growth and redemption. It's a reminder that even in the face of challenges, love and positivity can prevail.
I hope Lil' Kim can provide Faith with the grounding and support she needs after recent events. Who better to understand the love for Biggie than someone who shared that connection? It's a ray of hope in a challenging time.
I think I need a breath of fresh air. Seriously, what a roller coaster of emotions and drama, Lisa. Love, betrayal, and ultimately, the tragedy of Biggie and Tupac's death.
You're absolutely right, Mary. This story encapsulates the full spectrum of the celebrity experience, with its soaring highs and tumultuous lows. It's a poignant reminder that even in the world of fame and fortune, real people face challenges, heartaches, and triumphs. It's a tale of resilience, love, and the indomitable human spirit that keeps us all captivated by the lives of the rich and famous.
We're immensely grateful for your company on Gossip Unveiled. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ensuring you won't miss any of the sizzling stories, scandalous revelations, and the freshest celebrity gossip. Join us next time as Lisa and Mary guide you through the ever-enthralling world of fame and intrigue. Until then, keep those ears tuned, and remember, this is Lisa and Mary bidding ya adieu.